Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Entrepreneur Mom. I'm your host, Velvet Briere. If you are new to this channel, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to click on the notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. So, I'm going to be uploading a series of videos, you guys, talking about the opportunities I'm promoting right now. I'm only promoting 3. If I do talk about any other opportunities, it's just because I want you guys to be in the know about those ones. But for now, it's going to be American Bill Money, Phase 10, and Cash Money System Unlimited. Okay? Those are the only 3 right now that I'm heavily promoting, so you're probably only going to see those videos. Also, next week, I'll be joining 2 opportunities. Okay? 2 new ones. Okay? I'm not going to talk to you guys about everything, but one of them is going to be an instant pay system. Okay? And it has a direct mail. It has direct mail attached to it, where you can mail flyers or postcards. And I'm not going to tell you the name of that. And I'm going to join another one. You can mail flyers or postcards with that one, and all the money comes directly to you. Okay. You just have to pay your admin fees with that one, and you have to pay your admin fee with the instant pay system as well. But I will go into that once I join. But I will be joining those next week, 100% next week, you guys. I'm letting you know that now. I will be joining 2 opportunities next week, just because I was supposed to join last week, but due to my budget, I was not able to. It wasn't fitting in with my budget. Let's just say that. I'm budgeting my money out. I have not received my income tax refund yet, so I'm joining opportunities as I can. And I'm also purchasing my leads. I also got my 1,000 stamps. I showed you guys that. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's titled, Come Have a Conversation With Me While I Finalize My Mailings. So I mailed off 50 American Bill Money flyers, 50 Phase 10 flyers, and 50 Cash Money System Unlimited flyers. And I also mailed out a package to Mark Krager. If you're watching this video, your package is on its way. Thank you so much for joining me in Phase 10. So he joined me in Phase 10, you guys. I know you saw that video too. Okay. So we're going to get started. So American Bill Money, okay. This is the flyer this is my flyer that I had emailed to me. Now, there's 2 things I want to say, okay. I always have to start these videos off with a disclaimer, letting you guys know the real deal, okay. Number 1, I cannot guarantee results, you guys. Just because you're seeing me show you guys payment proof, you can also get to a position where you can be showing payment proof as well. But you have to put in the work. You guys don't get it. You guys need to understand that I put in the work to be able to show you guys that payment proof. Okay? Now, no, it wasn't $100. It wasn't $1,000. It wasn't $500. It wasn't $200. It don't matter the amount. Okay? You start off small and you work your way up. You guys have to understand there's different factors in direct mail. Number 1, how consistent you are. You stay consistent, you'll get results. That's the first thing you have to understand. Okay? Next thing you're going to have to understand is patience. Okay? It takes time, and you have to be patient. You have to be willing to be patient. Okay? And my recommendation is, while you're waiting for your direct mail business to take off, have another income coming in as well. Okay? Don't go full speed ahead into direct mail, because you don't know how long it's going to take before you get results. So you guys have to understand, with every business, everything you start, that every new thing you start, it takes time to build, okay? So please get that in your head, understand that. That's the mindset that needs to change, okay? That's the second thing. The third thing is, when you're mailing to these lead lists, when you're purchasing these lead lists, understand that not everyone on that lead list has updated their address, okay? So that means that if you mail to them, and the post office, I think the post office runs it through to see if you're able to forward it, and if not, it gets sent back. I'm not sure how that works, but the point is, please understand that not everyone on that lead list has their address updated. It's not the admin of that lead list's fault, and it's not the company's fault. It is not your fault. I know there's people who've gotten return to senders and they've been wanting to quit. That is not the attitude to have. Trust me, it's happened to me, and I had to rethink some things. I had to change my mindset, and I had to check my attitude really quick, because, don't focus on the money aspect, okay? Please don't do that, because it will drive you insane. I did it, and I honestly regret doing that. But I'm happy that I changed my mindset and I focused on hoping that this mailing will get to someone that actually needs it. Okay, a lot of you guys can use American Bill Money. A lot of you guys can use Cash Money System Unlimited. A lot of you guys can use Phase 10. Okay, you just have to be willing to put the time in and actually, join it and work it. Okay, so, and you also have to understand that people you're mailing to on these lead lists, they live in different states or different cities. The mail time can be slow. That's another thing. The mail can be slow, and I don't know what's going on, but it can be slow. Okay, so just factor that in. Second thing is American Bill Money is a monthly subscription. You have to pay your monthly subscription to be able to remain active in this opportunity, to be able to receive your commissions. Okay. So it's $50 to join, and it's $50 a month. If you cannot afford to invest the $50 monthly, don't join this one. Join me in another one, because I'd rather you invest that $50 into something that is a one-time fee where you don't have to have the headache of stressing about paying every month, okay? That's what I recommend, okay? You do what you want, but I recommend if you can't join me in American Bill Money, join me in another one of my one-time fee opportunities, because those might work better for you. And at least if you're investing, you'll be able to feel more comfortable investing your $50 into something that's a one-time payment rather than a monthly, okay? But if you don't mind paying the monthly, I'll be happy to have you on my team, okay? So I'm going to read over the flyer that I have. You also receive a welcome kit with American Bill Money, and your flyer can be emailed to you. You cannot make any copies of anything except the flyer that's emailed to you, okay? So it says you are invited to join America's #1 residual income system. Earn $1,500 profit every month for referring just 5 $50 customers that do the same through 3 levels. Earn $50 per referral without having to speak to anyone. 100% fast start bonuses paid every Friday. So, every time you get someone to join you in American Bill Money, you get a $50 commission check that's mailed to you. Okay? Which means American Bill Money pays by check. So if you're looking to get paid by cash, this might not be for you, because they only pay by check. And you're going to get $50 per person. So if you get 2 people to join you, that's a $100 check that's going to be mailed to you. If you get 4 people to join you, that's $200. Sorry, you guys. I had to make sure. $200 that's going to be mailed to you. A $200 check. And if those people stay and they bring people in, and, if those people stay and they pay their membership every month and you pay your membership, you're going to get a $10 monthly residual commission check for those people. Every person. So you're going to get, if you have 10 people all together under you, or if you say you have 5 people under you and they have 5 people under them, and they're paying every month consistently, that's $100 you're going to get every month. Consistently. Now, it's like I said, if more people join anyone in your downline, then you're going to get, it adds up. That $10 can add up. You have to understand that. Don't let it fool you. It can add up, okay? They're celebrating coming on 24 years, I believe. 23 or 24 years now. I think it's 23, 24? Maybe, I think it'll be 24 years soon, okay? They've been in business since 2003. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, okay? They didn't get that rating for nothing, you guys. You have to really work to try to keep that. It's just like getting an A+ in school. You start out with an A, but you have to work to keep that A. It may be given to you. Everyone has an A, but then you have to work to keep it. It's very easy to keep an A when it comes to school. All you gotta do is do your work. Go to school, But with this is a business, okay? And there's a lot of things that go into that, okay? So it says no computer or special skills needed, super simple. All you do is mail, distribute our invitation postcards, drop cards, or our flyers like this in your spare time. Interested people will take a look, and we handle all the questions and sales. Our system is unbeatable and your best shot at financial freedom you crave. So you guys have to understand, I don't want you joining any of my opportunities because you see me showing payment proof. That just shows you that it's working, okay? If you want to join an opportunity, join because you know it works, okay? Not because of the money aspect, okay? Because telling you, I'm proof of this, okay? It takes time to build direct mail, okay? Trust and believe that. The first direct mail, I know American Bill Money is the first direct mail opportunity I joined, but since that one, I joined an opportunity. It was called the $2 cash machine. There was a $2, the $5, and I think that there's another one. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's $2 cash machine and the $5 cash machine, right? I joined those. I was melling, and every time I went to the mailbox, I didn't see anything. So I was like, you know what? After a month went by, I didn't see nothing. I was like, you know what? This is not working for me. This is not working. But when I got my first sign up, the $2 cash machine, someone joined me in that. That was the only one I got, but you know what? That let me know I stayed consistent and I didn't give up. So I know that $2 is nothing to you guys, but to me, that was like, you know what? That lets me, all I wanted to know, once I seen that, it lets me know that it works. It wasn't even about the money. It's like, does this work or not? I don't like joining something that I know is not going to work. And if it's not going to work for me, it's not going to work for other people. So if it can work for me, it can work for other people. That's how I was thinking, Now, I know it works because I've seen other people showing payment proof, but I didn't join for that reason. So I joined because I know these opportunities can help other people with their financial situation. Right now, we're living in a time where you need the money. You need the income, okay? You never know with what's going on. When you're going to need extra money, okay? So we have a capture page, myincomeDouble.com. You can join on the capture page if you're interested. My ID number is 3483. Your ID number will be there. It will be something completely different. The recorded overview number, 1-800-632-0739. You can call that number to get an overview, a 6-minute overview Paul gives about American Bill Money. And you can also listen to some testimonials. You can text my ID number, 3483, to 1-844-966-1790. Okay? So this is an amazing opportunity, you guys. I've been in it for a while, so and I have gotten payment proof from it. I have made some, gotten some income from it, but that's because I stayed consistent. There was a time when I joined, I did not have anything. I stayed consistent even though I didn't have any signups. I had no one under me. That's not the reason I was even in it. Okay. But if you can afford to pay the $50 monthly, I recommend you join if you can do it. Okay, and I recommend you staying with it. At least give it 6 months to a year or longer. Just stay consistent and mail no matter what. Okay, make sure you purchase all your mailing supplies. Like I said, the postcards have to be ordered from American Bill Money. They have even more mailing materials: door hangers, car magnets, yard signs. I'm gonna be purchasing. I may or may not purchase the door hangers, you guys. I'll rethink. I'll decide if I'm going to do that or not. But that's something I would recommend, the door hangers. Just because it's $1,300. It's $185 for $1,000. $185 for 1,000 door hangers. Okay, and that's very affordable. That's not expensive at all, in my opinion. Okay, but that's up to you. As far as I'm comfortable right now with the flyer. I'm very comfortable with the flyer right now. So yeah. That's, basically because of my budget, I have to rethink some things. So, gotta have your morning coffee, you guys. You gotta have it. Okay, so yeah. But, like I said, you can go to YouTube and research American Bill Money if you want to get more, do more research. That's what I recommend. That's exactly what I did when I first joined American Bill Money. I went on YouTube and there's a ton of videos on it. A ton of videos, okay? And a ton of payment proof videos. So you can see that people are actually getting income with this. But like I said, the reason I say don't join for the money aspect, you guys, is because the person that's flashing all that cash, do you understand what they had to do? Like how much time and effort they had to put in to even get that. And don't be fooled. There are some people claiming income claims. There's a name for it. Income fraud claiming or something. So you never know if a person went to their bank and pulled out that amount of money and just made it seem as if they did that. I'm not saying anyone's doing that. I'm just saying be very careful because there was an opportunity called Motor Club of America, MCA. I don't know if you heard of it, but there's people on there showing themselves in Lamborghini, and you were just selling motor club insurance to people. You were just selling motor club memberships. And they don't exist no more. They're no longer around. I was actually looking for it because I was looking to get, to have that. But they don't exist no more. But people were making insurance, doing false income claims. That's what it's called. False income claims. Claiming that they made all that money and they're riding around Lamborghinis and they're showing these mansions. And it's funny, because my husband said they probably rented that Lamborghini and they probably jumped into the backyard of someone's house, a mansion, and made it look as if that's theirs. You got to be careful. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, do not join because someone's flashing cash. There are people in this industry in American Bill Money today that are doing a lot more than you're probably willing to do to get the amount that they have, okay? You got to put in the work, okay? Like, are you willing to get on social media and either make YouTube videos? Are you willing to create a Facebook account and create and post every couple of days? Are you willing, to mail out your flyers? Are you willing to, if you want to do even further, purchase traffic? Purchase clicks. I don't know. People do that. Okay, I'm just letting you know. People do that. Now that is paid traffic and paid clicks. You have to invest money into that stuff. Okay, I'm just letting, and it's not that much money, but like I said, that's how far are you willing to go that far. Now I have a marketing training tip. You can follow this or not. If you're on YouTube and you make YouTube videos and you don't mind doing YouTube, what I'm going to be doing after I post this video, upload this video to YouTube, what I do is I make my videos, I upload it to YouTube, I upload it to Facebook, then I go on TikTok and I make a brand new video about the opportunity, and then I make TikTok lives. TikTok, I'm telling you right now, if you haven't done it, you need to create a TikTok account, start posting on there, and get up to 1,000 followers so you can go live. You cannot go live until you reach 1,000 followers on TikTok, okay? And once you do, I'm telling you right now, TikTok lives, a lot of people do them, and they're worth it. I had 300 something people on my last TikTok live that I did, and I know because it shows you when you're doing the live how many people are on it. And it was a lot of people on my live, okay? So people you don't even know, but people like doing TikTok lives. And in my opinion, now don't get me wrong, YouTube works for some. YouTube Live works for some people. Facebook Lives work for people. I don't do YouTube Live or Facebook Live because the last time I did it, I don't even know if my video was being viewed because there was only one person, one viewer. And, the YouTube algorithm is not algorithming. So it's like, I don't have time to waste, honestly. And I love YouTube, I love Facebook, but I'd rather do my TikTok Lives on TikTok because I'd rather go live on TikTok because I know that it's going to reach a lot of people. Okay, so if you're not on TikTok, I would go create an account now and get to those 1,000 followers. Okay, start making some posts on TikTok. You'll get followers because I did. All I did was do what I normally like. I went on there, I introduced myself, and I just started making random videos. And some of my videos, because there was viral content already on there, I used it as a background on my video, and it actually got my video up there. And I had people following me. So I have 1,000 some followers on my TikTok. And and that happened it felt like it happened within a week. I was posting every day though. That's why and I was doing what I love to do. I'm a great mimic. I can mimic a lot of movies. So I might do one for you guys later, but I can mimic movies. Like I know a lot of movies by heart basically, and I was doing that on my my TikTok page. If you go to my TikTok, it's Velvet Briere on TikTok, you'll see I was mimicking a lot of movies. So yeah. And that's how because a lot of people liked the movies I was doing, and they said I did a really good job. So I'm a really good mimic. I know how to mimic. I memorize movies really well. So not any of the new stuff, but all the old school, certain scenes from certain movies. So yeah. But yeah, that's the marketing training that I'm going to be doing. I've already showed you guys how to do it on my. You got to go to my YouTube channel. I actually showed you. So and I learned this from somebody a long time ago. His name is Manny Delgado. If you guys, I don't think he's on YouTube anymore, but I learned this from him. Okay. So like I said, you make a YouTube video, you upload the video to YouTube, you take that video, you upload it to your Facebook page, your fan page, and you do it in Facebook groups. Now, I'm not doing the Facebook groups just because I don't really feel like doing that. That's a little bit more, and you have to wait 1 minute. If you're going to do Facebook groups, you guys post in Facebook groups, Follow. I'm telling you right now, if you don't do this the way I'm telling you to, you'll end up in Facebook jail, which means you will not be able to post. They will take away your privileges to post for, I think, a week. So please follow what I'm telling you, okay? Go to your Facebook groups. Join money making group, make money online, make money from home groups, 10 altogether. Join 5 make money from home and 5 work from home groups, 10 altogether. Go to your first Facebook group, post, put a post in there, okay? Do your post, send it. After you do that, wait 1 to 2 minutes, and then post in your next group. Don't wait. I'm telling you, you gotta wait 1 to 2 minutes before you do this, because if you don't, Facebook will recognize it as spam and you will get in trouble. And I don't know why this is. I just know they're cracking down on it. Okay, it's landed me in Facebook jail. So because I did it and I didn't know, and he told me because he was the one that I learned this from. He's the one who told me because he said it happened to him. So you just got to be careful. Okay. I've done it all, you guys. I've purchased 800 numbers because it's more, from what I heard, it was more professional. But that's like a 30-day, get it for free for 30 days, and after 30 days, you got to pay for it, you know? And at that time, you know, I wasn't working, so I had no way to really pay for that. So when the 30 days was up, the phone I wasn't able to use the number no more. But I did get 800 numbers. I did get domain names. Now that's another thing. I have 2 domain names I'm going to be using for my opportunities. So I have 2 that I chose, but I'm going to use one of them for now when I join that instant pay system. So that's another thing. Are you guys willing to purchase a domain name? You get it for free you get it for a whole year. Then you have to pay for it again. Once the year's up, you have to pay for it. I think you get it for a year, and then you pay for it again when that year's up. And that's pretty awesome that you get it for a year. I'm actually going to go with GoDaddy because I hear they have really good domains, and I like GoDaddy. I use them all the time. But my thing is I always let my domain names expire, and I've purchased so many, you guys. There's even ones you can get for $1, you guys. I mean, I would recommend going the extra mile and getting it from GoDaddy. It may run you about $15, but that's nothing, you guys, okay? We're looking to be professional this year, okay? So I recommend domain names, okay? That's another thing, okay? Also, autoresponders. You know, I've purchased autoresponders in the past. I can't think of a name off the top, but yes, I've purchased autoresponders, you guys. You guys have to understand, these are all costs. Now, but this is what I mean by, are you willing to go the extra mile to make the same amount of results as the person flashing the cash makes? Because that's what they're doing. They're doing everything I just mentioned. They're getting domain names. They're purchasing. They have their own autoresponders. They're purchasing clicks. They're buying traffic. And they're doing extra stuff, and they're doing Craigslist ads. Craigslist is another one. You got to be really careful with Craigslist, you guys. It's $5 to post an ad, but it's $5 a month. So you got to make sure that you're renewing your ad every month. You're paying that $5 to renew it, and it stays on there for a month, for 30 days, okay? Be careful with Craigslist, though, okay? Now, this is what I'm telling you. If you are not willing to do that, stay in your lane when it comes to, stay within your budget, okay? Stay in your budgeting lane. If you're only able to join this opportunity and then just mail out the flyers or the postcards, just do that, okay? No one's forcing you to make YouTube videos or make a post on Facebook. If you would like to just mail out the flyers and the postcards, you can do that. You don't have to do any of the extra stuff that everyone else is doing, okay? I just make YouTube videos, okay? I love making videos. I started out making videos, and I made videos every day with money-making websites and money-making apps. That's how my channel got so up there, okay? Because I was making videos that was, helping people, okay? So, yeah. American Bill Money is the real deal, you guys. If you are interested, I'll leave all the information in the description. All my lead lists that I use currently are in the description of this video. Check out my new YouTube channel. Just subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Family Vibe Tribe. Just subscribe if you can. Support me and my husband on this journey with our YouTube channel. Just subscribe to the channel, please. It'll help out a lot if you guys just subscribe. Also, I am going to be... I'm still going to be doing Uber Eats on the side, but I'm looking for a job right now. just because, I have I have a 2-month-old baby now, so expenses are going to go a little higher, a little up. So I have to make sure I have, a little extra, because I'm not making. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not making that much from Uber Eats. It's not paying. It's not paying the bills. Okay, it's not going to pay the bills. My bills are paid, but it's not going to pay the bills because it's not. It's not really. To me, it's chump change. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't do it full time. I only do it part time just because I can't. I was doing it full time when I was pregnant with Cassiel. That was back in 2022, and I was doing it all day long, all day, every day. When I had him, I would take him with me and do Uber Eats. But he was a baby at the time, so he slept most of the time, and I would stop and feed him and stuff and change his diaper. But he was with me when I was doing Uber Eats that time. Then, after the miscarriage, I kind of, and then our car went in the shop, our torque converter on our Hyundai Elantra, the torque converter went out. Had to put it in the shop for a whole year. It's still in the shop now, so that kept me out of work for a whole year and a half. And then we finally got another car, and I'm able to go out and do deliveries with this one. But now this one is gonna have to be put in the shop. It still runs. Don't get me wrong. I can still drive it and do deliveries, but there's certain things that needs to be fixed on it, so it can be a little bit more up to par. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. Nothing serious, you guys. It just needs more work on it. Okay. Like I said, it still runs. It's still reliable. That's not the issue. The issue is, I just personally feel that we need to take it to the mechanic to have a look through. Make sure everything's good on it. That's what you're supposed to do when you have a car, especially if you're using it for these delivery apps, because they don't pay for the maintenance on your car. You have to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna be getting a new car soon. My husband's gonna keep that car. I'm gonna get our new car. It's gonna be a van because we have kids, so we're gonna get a van. And we're going to be moving. So that's another thing. That's another reason why I've chosen to, I'm still going to make my videos. I'm still going to be doing direct mail, you guys. I'm not leaving you. I'm just letting you know, if I don't make a video for a while, you already know what's going on. That's pretty much what's going on in the background. I have to put my focus on that too, okay? So yes, if I'm going to be working, and I'll let you guys know once I get the job. I'm applying right now to places. So I'll let you guys know, but that's what's going on with me, okay? Not that I don't love Uber Eats, I do, but it's just not, it ain't Uber Eating, okay? I'm not able to go out from morning to night like I used to, because I have the kids now. So I can't just go out because they're young, and I don't, so I go out when my husband gets off work, and that's usually from 4 or 5 to like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and I don't even make that much. On a good day, but not all the time. So I'm just being honest with you guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'll be coming back on here next week to give you guys an update, okay, about a decision I've made. So I'm going to give you guys that update next week. So just be ready for it. And yeah, so if you're interested in joining American Bill Money, all the information will be in the description. Like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. Take care and stay safe, you guys.